I live near Mont Saint-Michel, which is in northwestern France. It's a famous fortified island. It's in the region of Normandy, and more specifically, this is the area of La Manche, the sleeve of France. And this area is well known for its World War II history, its battles, and the place where I'm beginning my bike ride today is a place called Motan, which was destroyed in World War II, but today is being restored and is a beautiful place to live with waterfalls and great scenery. So here's a map of the area, and I'm riding from here, Motan, to Via, which is by road maybe 23-24 kilometers, but the bike trail doesn't do that straight route. It moves left and right, swings over like this, which means it's more like 33 or 34 kilometers. Here is Mont Saint-Michel, which is the famous abbey that stands on the water, and this is La Manche, the region of France. So I'm about to ride to Via, 33 kilometers, through Cerdaval, which is 14 kilometers, this way on this gravelly bike trail, which is all bike trail all the way, but it's quite loose. Tubular tyres. These are really old, but I think this bike is a great bike for its time, and I want to prove that these vintage bikes are up to the task of riding on these gravel tracks or whatever it is you want to do. And I'm going to prove that these vintage bikes are robust and reliable, and it can take it. It can take this type of trail just as good as a modern bike. So let's see how it does. It's a nice day for it. No big sun. Seems very quiet on the trail. Haven't passed anyone yet. Bike's running well. So I'm enjoying it. This gravelly path is not great for doing anything more than 20. I'm currently going downhill on this lovely Altec bike I've got. It feels really comfortable, solid on the road, but I feel like if I do more than 20, I could get into trouble with this loose gravel and leaves and twigs. And the tyres I've got, they're not really suitable. I mean, they're okay, but I really need a gravel or mountain bike for this road. I wouldn't even say it's a road really, it's more like a trail. But you can hear the noises from the tyres as I go over the gravel. The bike feels good. It's quick, and it's very responsive, and it's comfortable. Most of all, that's what I like. It's not giving me any backache, and it's a joy to ride, to be honest. So now I'm going more like 16. One-handed on this trail, recording is not ideal, but yeah. It's so quiet in this region. I mean, you can go for miles without seeing anyone. Currently I have 8 kilometers to Cerdaval, which is a small, nice town. I can show you that when I get there. This Ultegra 9-speed left shifter had a loose cap, and it was driving me crazy. It was just making this constant knocking sound. And we were at any bump, so all I did was put a bit of super glue in there, and it's now perfect. I mean, 2 drops, and now it doesn't make a sound. So this one's okay, but that was a good little fix. keep forgetting that I have a 9-speed Altec shifters on this bike. This is an 8-speed cassette, and sometimes I'm riding along and I'm flicking the shifter and it's not moving, and I'm thinking, why is it not going into gear? And then I remember I've got 9-speed up front and 8-speed in the rear, so there's just one empty or redundant gear shift on the Altec levers. This cassette really is hard for me. It's okay on flat roads, but I find it difficult when I get to any major hill. I need to get another larger ring for the first gear, first cog, maybe a 32 or something, because I struggle with it. And remember, I've only got, 52, 42 here as well. The ratio is just not suitable for me to get up any big hill, like say that. I just wouldn't be able to probably get up that without absolutely killing myself. So that's probably something I'll fix on the bike and make it more rideable for me. This is the small town of Surdeval, and they've just recently built this bike path going down to it, and you can see there like an RV park and playground, and you've got a big cemetery here. We're going to have a look at it. French villages and towns can be very quiet. And this is Surdeval, which has a lot of World War II history. The church was damaged. There's a big battle here. Has a store where you can get provisions for the ride, and it has a main street. It's just down there. Nice small town. About halfway now to Via. You see a boulangerie here. You can get croissants. There are always lots of commemorations of World War II and World War I here in this region. A lot of Americans and British soldiers died, and French. And there's always lots of flowers in the villages. It's very nice. I'm currently heading east, directly east, where the town I'm going to, called Via, is directly north. So this path doesn't follow the main road, and it winds its way left and right across the countryside. And hopefully I'll start to see the road turn soon and head directly north. Here's the main road that heads north to the town, which is about 12 kilometers away. You could use this road with the bike, but it's so much nicer to go and use the trail itself. This is a fast road with lots of hills, so I'll just keep going straight. This goat is unchained and there's no fence. Wondering whether it will attack me. Doesn't seem to be interested. It's nice to get on it, and you can hear how quiet the bike is. This is just a small area of tarmac to get back on the trail thing. Feels good to be out on the road again. Signpost coming up. We are entering the town of Via. Close to the town now, just up the hill I think. This is a bike track here, some kind of trail I can go up. So it's 1 kilometre left to the centre of the town, and unfortunately it's a main road which goes up a long hill to the centre, which sits at the top of the hill. The last 800 metres or 1,000 metres is going to be pretty tough going. Here I am in the busy town of Via. Bike made it, no problems. There's some kind of medieval fighting thing going on there in this busy town. I'm just going to have a baguette. The bike was great, the ride was 35 kilometers. That brake I noticed is a bit abstract. I asked for its help and it doesn't seem to respond that well. I need new pads. It's the only real thing that I think needs fixing. I'm not sure whether all that gravel made any marks on the tubes, because I don't want that. I mean, it's pure gravel for many miles. But it looks alright. It's a really enjoyable ride. Thanks for watching.